A great new discovery just reopened a $6.3 trillion market. You're about to discover the great fortune that's right in front of us because of this invisible force. First, let's talk about where you're likely to be at today and why you need to see this before it's too late. You want financial freedom to not have to work for anybody else, to be able to live and work wherever you want while feeling fulfilled and inspired to do what you want to do. But where the heck do you start? It seems like all the good opportunities to make money are taken. Too many competitors in most markets and for most products you could sell. Investments such as stocks, crypto, and real estate are overpriced. Social media platforms are too crowded to grab attention, and most opportunities to make money require too much money to even try. It all seems a bit hopeless. You want to make a big change in your life, but you can't find a good path that's likely to actually work. If you don't find something though, you'll be stuck working the same boring job for the same annoying boss for years. Or you'll be stuck settling for less than you want, less adventure, less luxury, less of a lifestyle that excites and inspires you. One day, you might wake up and think, where did all the time go? Where did my life go? I get it, I've been there too. Sometimes it's hard to see the gold sitting under our feet when all we see is a bunch of mud on the ground. A few years ago, I attended the main TED Talks event in Vancouver, Canada. It was an eye-opening experience because of the quality of the event and who I saw there, including Harrison Ford, John Legend, and the founder of Uber. But there was one talk that transformed how I viewed the future. Ray Kurzweil, futurist and author of The Singularity is Near, talked about multiple huge coming leaps in technology likely to transform our lives. The third technology he spoke about blew my mind. As I dug deeper into this technology, even including spending a month to learn to code in Python, though I never made it past creating a basic scraping program that ran on my computer, I realized why this technology was so powerful and likely to change our lives forever. You see, humans are amazing beings. We can self-heal, automatically breathe, digest, and keep our bodies running without thought. We're capable of manipulating our environments to build spaceships, skyscrapers, and self-driving cars. But we're very slow at learning and digesting information. The largest library in the world is the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. It has 32 million cataloged books and other print materials in 470 languages. It would take one of us 2,800 years, or 35 human lives, to absorb all that information. Yet today, there's a technology that can absorb information 125,000 times faster than humans. This means that what would take us 2,800 years could take this technology just 8 days. And that's getting faster every month. While humans are creative, empathetic, and almost magical in what we can do, we're very primitive in certain tasks compared to what's possible today using what billionaires have called the most disruptive force since electricity. I could never make that much sense of why crypto would be useful or why buying digital animals or NFTs to get into concerts instead of just buying tickets like we always do would ever do much good for us. However, as we're seeing today, this third, way more powerful technology is changing our lives already. This force is artificial intelligence, or AI. The 162-year-old bank, UBS, predicts that the total market driven by AI will grow 1,500% within 5 years to $420 billion. We use AI every day in my businesses to find products, make sales, and save time. In this video series, you'll discover the huge fortune lying in front of you if you know how to tap into this world-shaking power. When the internet went mainstream, it opened up a flood of opportunities for people who jumped in. Amazon became a $2 trillion company. Facebook, Google, Uber, and Airbnb were launched as the world transformed fast. The sooner you got in, the easier the opportunities were to seize. If you know how to use the power of AI today, which is easy and simple, it's like competing with a bunch of businesses who didn't even have websites 2 decades ago. You see, the secret to grabbing your part of a huge fortune being created by AI is to combine this new, readily available technology anyone can figure out with the most time-tested, proven business in the world, selling real consumer products we want and need in our lives. There's about $30 trillion in retail sales worldwide every year. E-commerce is about $6 trillion per year, or 20% of total retail sales. That number and percentage climb every year. So the huge fortune you're going to learn how to uncover lies at the intersection of the world's most powerful disruptor since electricity or the internet and the fastest growing chunk of the $30 trillion global retail sales market. The reason this combination is so powerful is that we're now in the fifth major wave of e-commerce. The first wave, when I started, was all about drop shipping. You set up a store, loaded it with products from a bunch of other brands, and started doing SEO and AdWords to get sales. Next, there was the early Amazon FBA wave. I was able to build a $100,000 a month business in my early 20s selling on Amazon in just a few months because it was so easy back then. I later taught thousands of people how to sell on Amazon, and many of them absolutely crushed it. Then we had Amazon FBA 2.0. As Amazon got more crowded, you could still win on Amazon, but you had to muscle your way to the top. Instead of spending $1,000 or $2,000 on inventory, you needed to spend $10,000 or multiple tens of thousands of dollars to get enough sales so you could get enough reviews to rank high. That worked too, but it was getting very expensive. Then, as the Facebook advertising platform matured, we had the fourth wave of e-commerce, which was all about combining Facebook and the Shopify shopping cart to build massive businesses. $50 million plus companies were built in just a few years, including some that exited for as much as $100 million using this powerful combination. This brings us to the fifth wave. You see, there's been a big divide between top-selling products doing tens of millions of dollars per year or more, and those that still do well, but maybe only sell $1 million or so per year. The $1 million products are far inferior in terms of quality, design, packaging, graphics, copy, and everything that makes them attractive to potential buyers. Historically, there just hasn't been enough money in those products to hire full design teams, spend tens of thousands of dollars on branding, and create world-class marketing assets. But now, for the first time ever, you're on a level playing field with the biggest brands on the planet with the power of AI. Rather than needing hundreds of employees like big brands, you can use a few simple tools that we'll show you in this series to enter million-dollar markets too small for big companies to focus and create a great business yourself. As you can see, this is an exciting time to build wealth and create the lifestyle of your dreams. We're at the beginning of a monumental change in the world because of the undeniable and irreversible force of AI. Once we know how to combine that with the world's oldest and biggest business system of selling consumer products we want and need in our lives, we face a problem. What product do we sell? If you choose the right product, one with high sales and low competition, your life is easy. You make faster sales, easier profits, and build a more valuable business. If you choose the wrong product, you can waste time, waste money, and miss out on huge opportunities. Fortunately, in the very next video in this series, we'll show you how to find the best products to sell today that have big sales potential, high profits, and low competition, and don't require a huge upfront investment. You'll see how using a few 100% free key pieces of AI technology that are easily available today can make this process extremely quick and simple. All that's coming in the very next video. For now, we want to give you a taste of the power of AI with a free gift. The company OpenAI has raised over $11 billion so far, including billions invested by the $3 trillion company Microsoft. OpenAI exploded into mainstream awareness because of its large language model, ChatGPT. People regularly use ChatGPT to write content, write software code, explain complex topics, and a whole lot more. We've created a custom GPT to help you uncover product opportunities that fit your personal interests and can be used to launch your thriving business with the steps you'll learn in this video series. Click the button below this video to get free access to the custom GPT we created. My business partner and e-commerce AI expert, Mike McClary, will show you how this free tool works and how to use it. I'm excited for you to check it out. In the last video, we talked about the huge opportunity to combine the fastest growing part of the $30 trillion retail market, which is e-commerce, with what billionaires call the greatest disruptive force since electricity or artificial intelligence. If you haven't watched that video yet, go do that right now. Then come back here so you're all caught up. At the end of that video, we mentioned that the big problem you face when jumping into this massive opportunity is what product do you sell? You want a product with high sales, good profits, but low competition. Once you find a product with this combination, you're ready to unleash the power of new, simple to use technologies to build your nearly automated business. To help you understand the first key principle of finding a great product to sell, let me tell you how I stumbled upon a little powerful idea that's created over $10 billion in sales so far. So, right out of college, I went to work in an investment bank, but I was miserable. I found out quickly that I'm not built to work for somebody else and desperately wanted to own my own business that I was excited to build and own and to make as much money as I wanted to. So, after 7 months, I quit. I left my job and went to help my dad grow his medical business while I figured out what business to start. So within a couple months, I noticed there were products made by high quality supplement manufacturers sold at my dad's clinics. I realized people wanted these, but didn't want to have to drive to their doctor's offices to get them. So my very first business, way back in 2009, involved selling these supplements online using my own e-commerce stores. Sales were easy because people were already looking to buy these products. I didn't have to invent anything. And later, I had one of these products start blowing up in my store. And through a chance encounter at my apartment pool one day, I met a guy who could private label that product for me. My profit margin was more than double what it was before because I was now my own brand owner. What I discovered was that the principle of selling products people are already looking for works even if it's your own brand you created out of thin air. So, the first principle you must understand to find a great product to sell is to sell something people are already looking for. Don't invent, improve. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, once said Picasso had a saying, "Good artists copy, great artists steal." We've always been shameless about stealing great ideas. That's what we're doing here. We're letting others figure out what people want to buy, then we go and sell our own better version of something similar. So in the next video, you're going to learn how to make sales on multiple channels. But for now, let's talk about Amazon because it's the most accessible source of data on what products people are already buying. Amazon publicly shares how well products are selling using something called Best Sellers Rank. A bestseller rank of 1 means that the product is the top selling product in its entire category. To find products selling well, look for products with a best sellers rank of less than 10,000. That's a good starting point. When I first started selling my own brand of products online, I looked at what was already selling well in the market I was interested in and found out that all the products were the same. I thought, how can I cheaply and quickly make this better so people buy my products instead of others? It was a diet supplement that required people to follow a very specific diet to get results. All I did to differentiate my product was to create a little PDF that covered how to do the diet and included that for free with my supplement. That simple change jumped my product to the top of the market, creating a $100,000 per month business for me. That's such a simple change that cost me nothing could mean so much. Blew my mind. Ever since then, for every product I sell, I think, how can I cheaply and quickly make this better for people who buy? When a business partner and I started scaling our newest e-commerce business, we intentionally positioned it as the healthiest version in our market. We didn't invent anything new. We just focused our brand, the manufacturing, and our processes on one key differentiator. That specific focus has helped us build a business with over $100 million in sales so far. And it's not just us using this powerful secret. A few years ago, if you wanted to buy bathroom wipes, your only options were pink and pastel yellow packages of wipes with babies and flowers on them. A couple of entrepreneurs had the idea to take basic bathroom wipes, put them in black packaging, and call them Dude Wipes. Today, that brand sells over $100 million per year. They didn't invent anything, they didn't have a big research team, they just made a few simple and cheap changes to create a great business. So once you find a product that sells well, the next step is to figure out how you're going to cheaply and quickly make it better so people buy your product rather than everyone else's. We call this product polarizing. And there are 5 primary ways you can take any top-selling product and quickly differentiate it to grab sales. You can use the acronym BRAND to remember them. They are B, as in be the best at something. You take one feature, like us with healthy coffee, and focus all of your efforts on being the best at that one thing. Then there's R for responsible. Considering we all share the same planet, many people are concerned about the health of our forests, lands, and waters. From Tesla to Patagonia, many companies today focus on improving the world with cleaner, better products for the environment. One differentiation option is to create the best version of a product for the planet. Then there's A, which stands for altruism. Tom's Shoes built its brand by giving away a pair of shoes to people in need for every pair bought. 5 years ago, they sold 50% of their company at a $625 million valuation, proving you can combine purpose and profit. Then there's N for natural or healthy. Native Deodorant built its business with a Shopify store and Facebook ads, which we'll discuss later in this series. They then sold it for $100 million to Procter & Gamble. Their differentiator was a more natural, healthier deodorant. We all want to look better, feel better, and be healthier. Anytime you can make a product more natural or healthier, you have a great differentiator versus your competitors. And lastly, we have D, which stands for demographic. This means to differentiate your product by focusing on a single demographic, such as age, gender, or occupation. Dude Wipes did this for bathroom wipes, and after the billion-dollar success of Harry's Razors, Billy created a female-focused brand of razors using the same model and built their own brand, which was sold for $310 million. So those are the 5 main ways to differentiate a product. And as a special gift, we've created a tool that can analyze any market and give you specific recommendations to differentiate it. After you finish watching this video, click the button below to get it for free. So once you've found a product that already sells well and have chosen how you're going to differentiate it to grab sales, how do you actually get your own version of this product to sell? Well, when I met the guy at the pool one day who happened to manufacture the product that was taking off in my online store, I learned a second important lesson. There are businesses out there who exist just to manufacture products for others. Most aren't in the business of selling their own brands. That's a totally different type of business that they're not usually very good at. The main manufacturer of Apple products, Foxconn, doesn't also have its own cell phone brand. It's in the business of being a great manufacturer for amazing companies like Apple. Apple, on the other hand, is in the business of creating and selling products. You can find a supplier for almost any product you could possibly want to with 2 simple resources. First, for everything except nutritional supplements, beauty creams, and food products, you can use Alibaba.com to find suppliers. For example, doing a quick search for electric toothbrush gives me over 10,000 options from suppliers around the world who will happily make and sell this product for me. Second, if you do want to sell a nutritional supplement, beauty cream, or food product, you simply Google the product you want to sell plus manufacturer. For example, if I Google probiotic manufacturer, I get more results from suppliers ready to create or private label this product for me than I can ever possibly need. So as a quick tip, we always recommend contacting 3 to 4 suppliers to get the best pricing and samples before you commit to any one manufacturer for your product. So once you've found a supplier, what do you tell them to use as your logo, your packaging design, your colors, or any other information you need to create your own version of the product you want to sell? First, look at the top selling products in the market you're entering. Specifically, find out what they have on their packaging. Then once you know how you're going to differentiate your product, you can use simple and free AI tools to produce your brand name, packaging, text, logo, and more. We recommend you do a quick US trademark search at uspto.gov to make sure that the brand name you want isn't trademarked. Also, ideally make sure the .com domain is available using a site such as GoDaddy.com. In this video, you've seen how we've used simple steps to build a business with over $100 million in sales. You've also seen how others, such as Dude Wipes, have built brands with $100 million in sales on their own. We've also taught a lot of people how to build successful e-commerce businesses that have transformed their lives. We showed Mikhail how to build his own e-commerce business as his previous company, a financial services business, was sinking fast. He started off selling a simple, differentiated product, and since then, he's gone on to produce over $100 million in sales himself. Then there's Aaron Cordovez. He took our training and has been able to become one of the top sellers on all of Amazon. Others such as Anna Silva, Ann Ferris, Leah and David Cups, and Elaine McNabb have built multi-million-dollar companies that allow them to live their lives on their terms. Each of those people got a big boost by getting into this business early. They got easier sales, easier reviews, and easier growth. Today is your chance to get in on this opportunity early like they did years ago. Imagine what your life would be like if you found a great product, created your own brand, and used that to build your own business that drove sales every single day for you. Imagine waking up to see the sales your business produced overnight while you were sleeping. Imagine being able to take vacations around the world, work from a beautiful beach, and to never have to answer to a boss again. That's what we want for you. And that's what we believe is possible when you combine the fastest growing segment of the world's biggest business, which is retail, with the most powerful technology since electricity or the internet. Once you have a product proven to sell well that you've differentiated, a good supplier, and your own brand, there's just one little problem. How do you actually get people to find and buy your product? Don't worry, we're going to cover all of that in the next video. You'll learn how what you've done so far has laid the foundation to make producing sales far easier. You'll also learn how to unleash the true power of AI to get people to find and buy your product on multiple platforms so you're in control of your future. For now, get access to the special product analyzer tool we've created for you for free. Click the button below this video to get instant access to this tool right now before it's no longer available. We'll see you in the next video. Welcome to video number 3 in this 4-part series. If you haven't watched the first 2 videos, go watch those right now. They're going to help you better understand and get the full value out of what we're about to cover today. Toward the end of the previous video, we said that once you've figured out what you're going to sell, the big problem is figuring out how to actually get sales. You've tapped into a market already producing sales, have differentiated your product, found a supplier, and even created your own brand. Now, how do you get people to find your product and convince them to buy it? The solution is simple. In fact, it was used by a business we all know that today is worth over $50 billion. When I was in college, I'd walk out to the campus bus stop with other students to wait to get picked up to get taken from the on-campus apartments to the classroom buildings. While waiting, almost every morning, there'd be a big truck that would roll up and park right in front of me and the other students waiting for the bus. The truck would stop, 2 people in their 20s or so would jump out, and they'd start handing out free Monster energy drinks. Through this simple, time-tested practice of sampling, Monster grew from a $30 million juice company back in the 90s to a $50 billion company today. You see, once you have a good product that you know will sell well because there's already others out there selling well, and you've differentiated your version of the product to make it even better, all you need to do to get a lot of sales for your product is to package it well and then get in front of the right people and give them a good deal just to try it out. Monster Beverage would roll up with a big branded Monster trucks with employees wearing nice Monster branded polos, handing out cool looking cans of Monster energy drink. Before you go get in front of customers, you want to put your best foot forward with good images, good design, and good copy describing why people should buy your product. Fortunately, today with AI, you can do all this for free at a level of quality big companies used to pay millions of dollars for, and most smaller companies you'll be competing with still aren't using. Bark, the maker of BarkBox, sells about $500 million per year of toys, treats, and food for dogs. Almost all of their sales are online. They use AI for a large portion of their images, even ones featuring dogs with their toys. You can use the same AI tools that big companies doing $500 million a year, like Bark, use to create high quality graphics and copy for your product, even if you have zero marketing experience. This gives you a huge advantage in selling your new product. Once you have good images and copy for your product using AI, the next step is to give people a good deal. Monster was selling $3 cans of energy drinks, so it could afford to just give them away for free. We don't have to or need to give products away for free. We just need to give people a decent deal that gets people who have never heard of us before to try our product out. The end goal is to sell a premium product that makes you high profits. To start though, you will likely want to sell at a bit lower than you will eventually sell for. The reason is you want to build a base of reviews from real happy customers. The reason you create good packaging, good photos, and good copy and start by offering a good deal on your new product is because getting good reviews is the easiest way to sell more of your new product. I realized the power of this single marketing tool years ago while attending a big marketing conference. I walked into a packed, standing room only room that was clearly too small for the demand to hear from this marketer. Longtime internet marketing legend Frank Kern, who's a hilarious and great copywriter, talked about convincing people to buy stuff as he almost always did in his presentations. He said that people don't believe what you tell them. You have to show them. Frank said that if a marketer were to tell you someone they know can levitate, you'd say BS. But if you saw that person flying around the room levitating, then you would believe it. This means you need proof. You can have great photos and make all the promises in the world about how good your product is, but people won't believe it. They need to see that it works. The most powerful way to get people to believe that the product works, aside from them buying it and using it themselves, is to see lots of proof in the form of other people who've gotten all the benefits you mentioned about your product. Massive social proof is the single most powerful tool you can use to sell more of your product. This is why reviews are so powerful. They get people to believe that the product is good and will work for them too. To get strangers to buy your product in high numbers, you need to get reviews from the early people you give a good deal to. That builds your momentum and allows you to keep raising your prices so you make more and more profit from every sale. For our e-commerce business, we've driven almost $30 million in sales through a single landing page. Mostly because of the success of that single page, we've driven over $100 million in total sales. After discovering the power of social proof, I added tons and tons of real testimonials in the form of star ratings, review text, customer photos, influencer photos, and video reviews. That's how we've been able to convert complete strangers into buyers and to even get customers for free, which we'll talk more about in video 4. This strategy works great on Amazon, on Shopify, and anywhere else you want to sell your product. You see, getting traffic or getting in front of people is never the problem. You can reach hundreds of millions of people with a few clicks of a button through Amazon, Facebook, and Google advertising. You can get a lot of traffic by posting simple, catchy vertical demo videos of your product on social media without running any paid ads. The trick is to be able to make money from those clicks. The way you do that is to get a good product proven to sell, differentiate your product, give people a good deal to start, and then get reviews from your early buyers. If you do this right, you will have no problem getting traffic and sales. The cool thing is, once you start getting sales, you don't have to do any of the work to process those orders. You can use a third-party fulfillment provider, including Amazon itself, to store, ship, and process all of your orders 100% automatically. This means you can run your business completely remotely from anywhere in the world with just a laptop and an internet connection. Before I go any further, I have to ask, can you see the power of this model? You're combining a great, proven business system with an unbelievable new technology that gives you a huge advantage over other people and businesses. In this video series so far, I've tried to cram in as much information as possible so you can see the power of this opportunity. However, what we've covered so far is just the tip of the iceberg. So is it okay if I spend just a few minutes sharing how we can help you even more build your own business, combining the power of the $6 trillion e-commerce opportunity and AI? So first, do you want to know the difference between those who succeed at this business and those who don't? Well, after building my own businesses that have produced over $350 million in sales online and helping others build $1 million, $10 million, and even in some cases $100 million e-commerce businesses, I've discovered that the biggest difference is that those who succeed follow every step of the process. Almost always, those that fail don't know or miss a few of the critical steps. More than anything else, I want you to build a wildly successful business that gives you complete financial and lifestyle freedom. This is why I do this. That is my mission and my purpose. That is why I'm here with you today. To make sure that happens, you must follow the right steps in the right order. To help you do that, we've created a brand new program unlike anything anyone has ever seen before. It's called Amazing Selling Machine, the AI Advantage. This 100% brand new program includes 4 powerful components: training, software, coaching, and a live experience. First, the training includes 8 new modules with over 60 new step-by-step lessons in which we walk you through every single step of building your business with the power of AI. Every lesson is taught by myself, Mike McClary, or another partner who manages over $1 million per month in Amazon sales, Devin Dorish. This is a paint-by-numbers system that allows you to implement one step at a time until, by the end of the training program, you'll have built an entire business from scratch. We cover how to speed up and automate every part of the business using the latest and mostly free AI tools. Second, we include our own proprietary software tools powered by AI that you can use to build your business bigger and faster. You see, most AI tools today are general purpose technologies. They aren't built specifically for e-commerce. That's why having our step-by-step training program is so powerful. We show you how to use the technology others have invested billions of dollars into to build your own e-commerce business. However, there are some features that we wanted that didn't exist anywhere else, so we built them ourselves. You get our own special software tools to find hidden product opportunities in minutes, evaluate real profit and sales potential, and see exactly how you can differentiate a product based on what real customers say about existing products. You get special access only available with this program. Third, because our mission is to help people like you create financial and lifestyle freedom through entrepreneurship, we can't just give you training and software and leave you on your own. You're going to have questions, you're going to want feedback, and you're going to need a little help here and there. That's why a big part of what you get is direct access to me and my team of multi-million-dollar e-commerce experts. While in this program, every single week, you can jump on a live call with us to ask whatever is on your mind or get feedback on what's holding you up. This makes sure nothing gets in your way or keeps you from building the business of your dreams. The fourth and final component of this program is a special live in-person experience. You see, when I built my first business, I was all alone. I didn't know many entrepreneurs, especially people building online businesses. I'd read books and I'd go through little training workshops taught by big companies like Google. Through a lot of hustle and hard work, I managed to get my first business up to $2 million a year in sales in the first couple of years. But because I didn't really know what I was doing, I ended up with $100,000 in debt and I had no idea how I was going to pay it off. That's when I discovered an online marketing event where I lived at the time that changed everything for me. It opened my eyes to a whole new world of marketing strategies and a community of people I could learn from and learn with. That single event is what turned my business around from losing money to making money. That single event led to relationships that have since helped me generate hundreds of millions of dollars in sales in my own businesses. What I've learned after building companies for 15 years now is that success as an entrepreneur is at least 80% psychology. You wake up every day and there's nobody there to tell you what to do. Yet what you do is the only way you produce results because it's your own business. One of the greatest motivators for us as humans is seeing firsthand others who have done what we want to do and being surrounded by others who are doing the same thing that we want to do. Upgrading your environment pulls you forward like an invisible wind at your back. It makes achieving your goals far, far easier. This is why, with this program, you get a special in-person 2-day live experience later this year. It is included for you. You'll get to meet me, Mike, Devin, past alumni members, and your fellow new members all live and in person for 2 full days of learning and mutual growth. I guarantee that you'll walk away from that experience with a fire to drive your life and business forward that you won't believe. So to recap, with the brand new amazing selling machine, the AI Advantage, you get the brand new training, special AI-powered software, direct coaching, and access to a live, life-changing experience. Here's just one little problem. Because we want to get our members the best results possible, we're only opening doors for this program for 6 days. We must have everyone start at the same time. That's how you get the best experience. Once those 6 days are over, that's it. We're 100% closing the doors. 0 people will be let in after that time. It doesn't matter if you're a friend, a family member, or anyone else. To respect the experience of everyone who joins, we are slamming the door shut and putting all our energy into helping our new members build their businesses. The doors officially open when video 4 is released on Thursday, June 27th. Do not miss that video. I'll see you as soon as video 4 goes live. Today is a big day. What you're about to discover in this video could be the beginning of a new life for you. Before we get going though, I have to check. Have you watched the first 3 videos? You see, we're only keeping this video series up for a limited time. If you don't watch the full series now, you may miss out forever. If you wait too long, you will for sure miss out forever. So first, go watch the first 3 videos if you haven't done so already. Assuming you have watched the first 3 videos, you know today is a very important day. First, it's because we live in a powerful and monumental time in history. Never before has there been so much opportunity literally at our fingertips. The worldwide retail market is $30 trillion per year. The fastest growing segment of that market, online retail, is $6 trillion per year. With the right strategies, you can get your own piece of that consistently growing market, even if you have zero business or marketing experience, and regardless of where you live in the world. This works from anywhere. However, what's recently opened up a whole new world in online retail is what one billionaire has said is likely to produce the first trillionaires: artificial intelligence. For the first time ever, we can have the same tools and produce the same quality of output as multi-billion-dollar companies with no employees, no office, and no bosses telling us what to do. Almost all of economic growth comes from an increase in productivity. Well, AI has unleashed what's likely to be the biggest leap in productivity since electricity allowed us to build electronic machines and light up entire cities. Fortunately, right now, most people have no idea how to harness the power of this technology to grab their piece of the giant fortune lying at our footsteps. Starting today, you can be one of the very first to use this combination of the $6 trillion fast-growing e-commerce model and the immense power of AI to build your own life-changing business that gives you financial and lifestyle freedom forever. Our mission and purpose is to help people like you build successful businesses to give you the freedom to make a positive impact in the world. We know that when good people like you have great financial abundance, that you inevitably inspire others around you. This ripple effect is the reason we're here today with a brand new program built to help you seize this massive opportunity. We call it Amazing Selling Machine, the AI Advantage. As mentioned in the last video, this new program includes 4 powerful components: training, software, coaching, and a live experience. Today marks the first day you can join this new program, but we're only leaving the doors open for a very short period of time because we must focus all of our efforts on helping the members who join so we can deliver on that mission. This means that if you miss out on the opportunity to join today, you'll likely miss out completely for a very, very long time. Right now, we have no plans of when to let people in again. It could very likely be up to 6 months or longer. With that said, I want to make sure you know all the details of what's included with this program so you know what's at stake here. Tony Robbins says, a strategy is a specific way of doing things that produces a specific result every time. He says that the right strategy can change your whole life. He also says that a good strategy is like a good recipe. If you follow the recipe step by step, you're going to get the result every time. If you've never built a successful business before, your odds of succeeding without the right recipe is very small. However, fortunately for you, we've been refining the recipe of how to build a successful e-commerce business for 12 years now, with tens of thousands of people across the world. We've also tested tactics and spent millions of dollars seeing what works in our own businesses to find out the right ingredients for the biggest success. With the 8-module training program included with the AI Advantage, you get the best recipe to build your own life-changing e-commerce business, leveraging the power of AI anyone has ever seen out there. Here's how the 8 modules walk you through building your business from start to finish. Module 1 is about choosing a product to sell. You learn how to find the perfect product to sell with proven sales and good profits. You also learn how to differentiate that product to be able to charge a premium while growing sales. Module 2 is all about finding a supplier. In this module, you learn how to use simple AI-generated scripts to contact and negotiate the best prices with suppliers. Module 3 is about ordering inventory. In this module, you start by creating your own brand with the power of AI tools that help you with brand name, logo design, and packaging creation. Then you order your inventory so you can launch your brand. Next up in Module 4, you get set up to sell. While your inventory is getting produced, you create your social media profiles, e-commerce store, and marketing assets, all made far simpler, easier, and cheaper with the latest AI technology. In Module 5, you learn to prepare for your launch. Our goal is that as soon as your product is ready, you start producing a lot of sales immediately. To make that happen, we walk you through the specific steps, including building a pre-launch list of people eager to buy your product before you start selling. In Module 6, it's time to launch your product. In this module, you use what you've done so far to get a flood of sales for your new product as soon as it's launched. This helps you get the critical early reviews from real customers to grow sales further. In Module 7, you learn how to multiply your marketing. Now that you've launched your product, it's time to scale your sales further. You'll learn how to launch profitable ads, improve your marketing performance, and build a powerful sales funnel for your product. Lastly, in Module 8, you learn to expand your business. We show you the exact strategies we use in our business that's won 3 Inc. 500 awards and does almost $40 million a year in sales to expand your business, including optimizing your marketing and expanding your product catalog. Each lesson builds on the one before. This means all you have to do to bring your business to life is follow one lesson at a time. Before long, you'll have your own product and business launched and driving sales. The second component of the AI Advantage is software. As we mentioned in the third video, you're going to learn exactly how to apply powerful general purpose AI software to build your e-commerce business. However, because some tools didn't exist yet, we built proprietary software leveraging the power of AI. You get included with this program. You get a new product selection software that now uses AI to help you find the best products to sell and discover how to differentiate those products based on what real customers like and don't like about the current products available. There are hundreds of millions of products you could sell. This software helps you find the very best opportunities and tells you what to change to make them better in seconds. You also get special filters built in that are only available to members of this program. Nobody outside this program gets access to these features, so you get a huge advantage. You also get our software to find the right keywords and optimize your Amazon product pages. The third component is coaching. You will have questions, you will have things you want feedback on, and you will need some help as you build your business. To make sure you build a successful business that you're proud of, you can join us live every single week to ask questions and get feedback. No matter what opportunity or what challenge you face, we've likely already solved it in our own businesses or for somebody else. You get direct, accurate, actionable feedback from real multi-million-dollar e-commerce experts every single week included with this program. The fourth and final component of the AI Advantage is the life-changing live experience. I mentioned before that after building businesses with over $350 million in sales and helping tens of thousands of other people discover the path to freedom through entrepreneurship, I discovered that success as a business owner is at least 80% psychology. One of the most powerful ways we can improve our psychology is to upgrade our environment. There's almost no more powerful force to motivate and energize us than seeing firsthand people who've already done what we want to do in person and getting around those who are doing what we want to do. That's why, as a member of this program, you get access to a live in-person experience called Launch and Scale Live. At this 2-day in-person immersive experience, you'll join me, Mike, Devin, alumni members of this program, and your fellow members for 2 full days of learning and mutual growth. The first day covers advanced strategies for finding and launching products. The second day covers advanced strategies for scaling your business to achieve your dreams. So to recap, when you join Amazing Selling Machine, the AI Advantage, you get all of the following: lifetime access to the 8-module training system, a full year's access to the proprietary AI-powered software tools, 24 weeks of weekly expert coaching, and access to the 2-day in-person Launch and Scale live event. You've already seen how we've used these same strategies you'll learn in this program to build an e-commerce business with over $100 million in sales. You've also seen how we've taught others, such as Mikhail and Aaron, to build their own businesses that have now produced over $100 million in sales too. Well, there are many others we've helped build successful businesses too, using what you'll discover in this program that's now completely upgraded with the power of AI. Mike, who you'll be learning from in this program, started right where you are today. He was working a job and wanted more freedom, so he took our program to build a multi-million-dollar business that allowed him to quit his job for good. He didn't have to travel for work anymore and could spend more time with his family. Today, he gets to impact people with us all over the world by helping them create the same freedom he now has. Devin, who you'll also see in this program, was able to quit his job and build a multi-million-dollar grilling brand. Today, he also runs all of our Amazon operations for our e-commerce business. He's helped grow that channel by millions of dollars just over the past year. He also gets to impact people all over the world by sharing what he's learned. You never know where taking a small leap today could take your life in the future. To help you understand how good of a deal I'm about to make you, let's first consider other options you could take to build a business. First, you could buy a franchise license. According to Forbes, the average franchise fee is $20,000 to $50,000, plus a royalty fee of 4 to 12% of your revenues. This means that if you're doing $1 million in sales, you're paying the franchise company $40,000 to $120,000 a year. Or you could invest in real estate. According to Motley Fool, the average single-family home is priced at $420,000. With the highest interest rates we've seen in decades, the likelihood of making any passive income from that type of real estate investment is minimal. Even if you can, you'll likely have to fix toilets and deal with pain-in-the-butt tenants yourself unless you want to give all of your profits to a management company. Lastly, maybe you decide to invest in yourself by getting an MBA. According to bestcolleges.com, the average MBA costs $55,000. All you get when you graduate is a certificate and the hope that you get a better job after spending 2 years of your life. The cost of these three options is $20,000 to over $400,000. Considering those facts, the investment to join this program is very reasonable. You see, we could have and have sold cheap training. You can find countless cheap e-commerce training courses online. The problem with that approach is you only get cheap results. You're likely getting outdated information taught by somebody who's never actually done what you want to do. They're just professional course creators who regurgitate other courses taught by people who likely also don't know what they're doing. The other problem is that for us to really add on the value, to really do whatever we can to deliver results for you, we can't have a bunch of half-committed people we have to serve. We need an elite, intimate group of highly motivated people who really want to change their lives. That's why we went a different route. We decided to start from the goal of creating the best program we possibly could to help people transform their lives by building successful businesses with this model and the new AI technologies available today. We knew that to do this, we'd have to create brand new training, be prepared to update it constantly, include private coaching, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars creating proprietary software, and put on a live event that we know ignites a fire in people like nothing else. To do all that, we had to charge a bit more, and it's still a heck of a deal though. So to get everything in this program, including training, software, coaching, and a live experience, your investment is only $34.99. You can also join by investing with just 4 payments of $9.99. Compared to almost any other viable option, this is a steal. So by this point, I know you might be thinking, well, Matt, if you're so successful, why do you do this at all? As I've mentioned, it really is because I want to help people build successful businesses so they can be financially free. This lights me up like nothing else. And I've also learned that the saying, those who pay attention, is 100% true. Once you invest, you're committed. Remember, success as an entrepreneur is at least 80% psychology. Once you put some skin in the game, you've armed your psychology to dramatically increase your chances of success. But I also want you to know I'm willing to put my own skin in the game too. Here's how. When you join this program today, I will guarantee you will love the results you get. This program is based around 8 key milestones. We know that if you achieve each of these simple milestones, you're going to be happy with the business you build and the results that you get. So as long as you achieve each of the 8 milestones in the next 6 months, which is plenty of time, if you aren't completely happy with the results of this program and the business you create, just let us know and we'll give you a full refund on your investment in this program. So whether you pay the upfront fee to save money or pay the program fee in 4 monthly payments, we'll give you every dollar you've invested with us back, no questions asked. Now we're both invested in your success. Amazing Selling Machine, the AI Advantage, arms you with the most powerful training, software, coaching, and live experience you need to build your own freedom-creating business. But there's one big thing you need to know before we go. The doors to join are only open for a very limited time. Starting right here, right now, you can join today. Very soon, the doors will slam shut. We have no plans to reopen them and you may very well have to wait up to 6 months or longer to get in again, if ever. As with some opportunities in life, it's now or never. Once the doors close, 0 people will be let in. We'll be focusing all of our efforts on delivering this program to those who join. As amazing and magical as the power of AI is, there's one big risk we haven't talked about yet. The World Economic Forum estimates that artificial intelligence will replace 85 million jobs by 2025. Elon Musk, one of the richest people in the world, recently said, "Probably none of us will have a job." The truth will likely be somewhere in the middle. If you don't learn how to harness the power of AI to build wealth, you might just miss out on the greatest wealth building opportunity of the past 100 years. That's likely to be the best case. However, there's a chance you might find that your current job or source of income has been replaced by this technology completely. In a recent Wall Street Journal article, the marketing chief of Klarna, a multi-billion-dollar payments company, said they cut their sales and marketing spend by 11%, saving $1.5 million on image production alone using AI tools. Their CEO said that AI can do the job of 700 workers. That's 700 people who now have to find something else to do to make an income, while what they did before can be done by readily available software tools. I don't like being a doomsayer. I'm almost always an eternal optimist, but to make good decisions in life, I also try to be a realist. I can't tell you for sure how AI will impact your livelihood if you choose not to learn how to use its power to build wealth. However, I can tell you that there's a very real chance if you don't learn how to use it, you might find that one day your life has been turned upside down by its advance. It's better to use it than to be used by it. You can start today to make sure you're one of the few who now has the power and productivity of 700 people. Imagine being able to use that force to build your own business. That's what's at stake here. What I found after working with thousands of entrepreneurs is that a key skill those who succeed build early is to take massive action. Great entrepreneurs don't wait around for something to happen. They make things happen. This is a skill you can build one day at a time. You can start right now. If you want freedom and see the power of this opportunity, click the button below this video to join this program. You're 100% covered by the no questions asked guarantee. All you have to do is do what we show you, and you can get every penny you invest back with us if you don't like the results. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Click the button below now to join the AI Advantage, and I'll see you inside the program.